Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a nice time. Some more interesting updates for this video, and of course, if you saw the community tab earlier on today, I actually posted that the Super Falcons have now arrived in France yesterday. They actually arrived yesterday, and they were welcomed by Mrs. Dorothy Apama, who's the head of chancery, in Paris, like head of chancery of the Nigerian embassy in Paris. And she obviously welcomed them for that one. They took a couple of pictures together, and then after which they left for Bordeaux, which is the city where they're going to play their first game against Brazil. And of course, that game is coming up on the 25th of July, which is very, very close. It's going to be next week, Thursday. And 6 p.m. is the time for that one. And after that, we are going to play the second leg against Spain. The first leg is against Brazil. Maybe I didn't mention that. And then second leg against Spain on the 28th of July. 6 p.m. is the same time for that game. And then the last one will be against Japan. And that's going to be on July 31st, which is a Wednesday. 4 p.m. has been the time slated for that one. So, of course, the girls did their preparations. We covered that. They actually had their training camp in Sevilla, but right now they are in France. We wish them all the best, as they go all out for that medal. But quickly, let me let you guys know the other updates for this video. And the sports minister, Senator John Enoh, is in this update, and it's for the reason that some time ago last week, I obviously mentioned that the NFF's president made a trip to the UK, to London, precisely, where he was supposed to meet a coach that's currently being considered for the Nigeria Super Eagles head coach job, and then have some discussions. And obviously, the news broke out that the sports minister also traveled with the NFF's president for that one. But right now, the sports minister is now saying that although he traveled to the UK, but it wasn't for the purpose of looking for a coach for the Nigeria Super Eagles position. He said that that role is specifically left for NFF to tackle, that's not his area. That the reason that he actually went to London was for the purpose of seeking for sponsors or sponsorship deals for the Nigeria Super Eagles. So this is what the sports minister has not said. But again, regarding the head coach position, of course, if you follow the last video, you know that I did mention that Eric Schiller is the man that's very close to landing that one, as NFF has now had more advanced talks with him compared with the other three candidates in the four-man shortlist. I'm talking about the likes of Harvey Renards, Tom Senfield, and Steve McLaren. So the federation is expected to make their decision in the next coming days, because there's no time anymore, given that CAF has now slated out the draw right now, and has now fixed the dates when we are going to start playing our games. And we will start with Benin from the 2nd of September, and it's really, really close, And of course, NFF have advanced talks with Eric Schiller, but they still face a bit of a problem right now, because this man is also being tempted by his former employers, which is the Mali national team, as their president, the Mali president, has now been forced to try to get him back for the team, because their senior players, are not happy. Some of them are threatening to quit the national team if they don't get Eric Schiller back to the country. But again, we'll see how that one turns out. And I did say that if that doesn't work out, then of course maybe Tom Senfield will be the next man that NFF are going to pick for the job. He's also quite experienced in African football, so he could also be someone that gets the shot if we can get Eric Schiller. And moving on to the next gist, guys, let me let you know that Peseiro has now come out to talk about the biggest challenge that he faced when he was the head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Of course, you know that Peseiro took over from General Raw, and then he met some challenges that had been existing before his tenure. But again, he has now said that the biggest challenge that he faced was in the area of goalkeeping, and when he took over the job, it was really challenging in the goalkeeping department, and the goalkeepers that he had, you know, the likes of Uzoho and others were not very confident. They were making too many mistakes, and they didn't have the courage or the composure to keep out goals. But again, he said that he really fought hard to make sure that he fixed that department, because he knew that if he fixed the department, that the team was going to be better. And he obviously did that by helping discover Stanley Nwabali, who you know, was something close to a miracle to the squad. And then he said that once he discovered Stanley Nwabali, you know, the first day in training, in that moment he knew that Nwabali was going to be the person that he would, you know, take as his preferred first goalkeeper in the AFCON, because of the confidence and the composure that Stanley Nwabali showed in training. And then he also, you know, he paid off because he came into the AFCON competition, and then he also showed the same high level of confidence in the games, and you know, did really well. Peseiro is currently still looking for a job right now, even though you know, there were reports then that he actually was contacted by the federation for another chance. But the latest right now on this front is that is currently having discussions with a Kuwait Football Federation for the possibility to be their coach and help them fight for the ticket for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Kuwait find themselves in a very difficult group, the Group B, where they have South Korea, Oman, Iraq, and Palestine and Georgia, and they are looking to get Nigerian Super Eagles former head coach as the person that's going to help lead them out of their current situation. Again, he's also having interest from Saudi Arabian clubs like Al Riyadh, who are who've also, you know, been looking for him. But away from Poseiro's gist, let me let you know that Tony Payne has now officially penned a contract with Everton. I did say that, you know, a few videos ago, but right now it's been official, and Everton has now announced her and presented her as the new addition to their squad. Of course, Payne brings in a wealth of experience and lots of goals and assists into this Everton women's team. We saw that in Sevilla, how she was very helpful to the team for several years. And then now she has now joined the club. She's currently with the girls preparing for the Olympics in France. But immediately after the Olympics, her new home will now be Everton. But again, we hope that they go very far and possibly win a medal with the female national team at the Olympics. That's the video for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel. And stay tuned for more updates.